welcome to Discovering Thailand. And here we are today. We're going to go for a walk through Chiang Mai Zoo. So we've just come through the entrance. I'll give you a bit of information as we go. We'll have a look at the animals around the place and just see what's on here. Now there is a ticket that includes the aquarium, which I didn't get, so we'll not be going to the aquarium today. Sorry about the noise in the background. There's tons of kids here. You can hear all these kids. They're actually here for the snow dome. They've got like a ski slope and all this snow set up, so they're all having fun in there. So the price in here is 350 baht for your ticket, okay, and that gets you everywhere, I'm assuming, other than the aquarium, which costs a little extra. I'm not sure how much extra, but I'll put that up on the screen. Parking here for a motorbike like I had was only 10 baht, and they'll give you a ticket for both. You'll come through, there's like a little ticket scanner that comes there and opens the gate. It's very quiet here. There's, you know, it's off season right now, so it's probably the best time. It's an overcast day. It could rain. I'm prepared for that. I've got a poncho just in case. Looking forward to seeing what the zoo has to offer here at Chiang Mai. Now, because this is quite a large zoo, it may be a bit hard to walk around. I'm not sure of the size it is. I'll put that up there on the screen as well. It's a fairly big zoo. So the other option is for 70 baht you can hop on this bus, and your ticket lasts all day. You can hop on and off wherever you want, and might save your feet some blisters by the end of the day. I've certainly taken advantage of it. One other thing they have down here is if you want to, you can hire your own golf buggy, and there's our golf club cars over there. And plenty to choose from. Yeah, you can put 4 people in there, so if you've got a few people, that's probably worthwhile too. You can just get around. We're outside the mini zoo, as you can see. It looks like it's got some birds, and as you can hear, we've got some birds right here. Look at these fellas. Huge parrots. I don't know what they're called. You let me know in the comments if you know what type of parrots these are. There it is. Hello. Let's say hello. Hello. I'm not going to pat one. They've got huge beaks, which could probably bite. Hello. Say hello to all my YouTube friends out there. Hello. Oh, look at this. He loves the camera, doesn't he? Yes. Oh, the mini zoo is not much, just some parrots inside these big cages here. And it looks like they used to have like maybe some sort of a feeding, a bit of a show out here, but not anymore. So we'll move on. We shall move on. I'm at the African Animal Wow Africa entry, but I'm looking at signs here saying no entry. So hopefully there'll be something to see from Africa. We'll find out. I mean, hey, there's a zebra there, and there's a giraffe. So if that's going to be it, then that might be it. But oh, and of course we got some hippos over here. But there may actually be hippos. We'll see how we go. I'm one of these people that sometimes I just don't take notice of signs, and I just might go in anyway. And a squirrel in the tree, but hey, we're at the zoo. Oh, I see a giraffe. Can you see a giraffe through there? Look. Okay, let's continue on. Let's keep walking. Oh, here we go. We found the giraffe here. And it's quite good. They have some information there. It tells you about the giraffes, their lifespan, breeding, their height. So we'll go for a walk up here and have a look and see what we can find. What is that? Here's someone who's been to Africa half a dozen times through the Serengeti, and yeah, anything with antlers, I don't know, but it's some sort of a springbok maybe. That's where you guys come in the comments and let me know. I think there's something up there. It looks like a goat, but going by those massive antlers on it. I was going to say horns, but what's the difference between horns and antlers? I'm not sure, but there you go. There's our giraffe in the background there. There's 2 big giraffes up there. And by the way, they are quite free to walk down here if they want. There's nothing stopping them doing that. Obviously they know I don't have any food. We'll continue on. And here we have an Well, it could be an emu, could be an ostrich. I'm going the ostrich. Tick that one off the list. Let's move on. Well, we found the lion enclosure, and there's one over the back there sleeping. In fact, there's two over the back. I just saw another one moving in that little bit of a tree stump hollow there. Anyway, we'll say goodbye to the lions and move on. Okay, so I found the panda house. I don't even know if this is open. There doesn't seem to be anyone around, but you know what it's like. Let's go have a look anyway. So let's check it out. That's that snow dome place. Okay, we have to be quiet. We don't want to wake up the pandas. Let's have a look. It's very panda atmospheric here, I guess. I hope there's pandas. Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm the only one here. Sorry, the fluorescent lights are playing with my camera. Okay, let me know if you see a panda, because I see a cardboard cutout. That's not convincing, I'm afraid. That's just not going to cut it. We've got some stuffed pandas here outside the cage. Sorry about the lighting. More cardboard cutouts of pandas. I'm not feeling very hopeful. I didn't even see a sign saying that there was no pandas. And I'm being quiet like the sign says. Well, there's no pandas, I'm afraid. That's a shame. Unless they're hiding, but I'm going by the cardboard cutouts in there. But that's pretty much saying there's no pandas. There's the exit. Let's move out. That's a shame. Moving on to the next thing. Oh, there's a panda. Saw him outside. There he is. There he is. The giant panda nursery. Look what we got. Look, isn't he cute? Hey, there they are. In the incubators. Stuffed toys is as close as we're going to get to the real thing, I'm afraid. Okay, so we're going to move on up towards possibly some Australian animals. We shall see. And yes, that is a blue T-Rex behind me. Things you see, eh? Yeah, I do see a picture of a koala bear, so bear with me. Okay, so this is what they call a kids water park, and it sounded a bit quiet, and obviously when I came up here, yeah, it doesn't look like it's been running for quite a while, so just be aware the water park is obviously not open. That's a shame. Okay, let's head off towards these koalas. Alright, so right next door to the closed water park, which doesn't look like it's going to open very soon, I found koalas. I'm not feeling too confident, but the koala zone, so let's see how we go. Don't know why we have totem poles, and not really Australian, is it? There's an Indian teepee up there. Information about koala bears. There's a boomerang, so that's okay. Here we go. No, don't see anything in there. Koala. Not, oh yes, look, we got a koala. There he is. There he is. Doing what he does best. Sleeps. Eats roots and leaves. That's what they say. One koala I see in there. let's go up here. There's another small enclosure here, which is nothing. So, yeah. Anyway, I do see a monkey up there, not a real one. Hopefully there is a real one, but I think we'll go in that direction, hey? Well, there's the statue. A bit of music playing in the background, so I don't want to get a copyright strike, so we'll just go and have a look, see what's in this building, and hopefully we'll see some more animals. Unfortunately there were no monkeys there. It was a library, and then next to it was a conservation centre. So I've just come around from there and we're looking at this area here, which is all a bit run down, and obviously it's all closed off. I did see some animals down in there, so we'll go for a walk around here and have a look. I think there are horses down there. Yeah, some little Shetland ponies, miniature horses down there. Not very impressive, I have to admit, so far, but hey, you know, we'll keep going, Shetland pony, yep, that's what the sign says, so I got that right. So just down the other side of where those ponies are, there's all that area over there, which is all obviously all run down, closed. This section here is obviously blocked off, can't go down there, but there is actually quite a lot of animals down there. So I'm seeing buffalo, I'm seeing deer, but unfortunately it doesn't look like there's access to go down there and have a closer look. We'll go up here and see what we can see, and we'll have a look from there. So there was no sign saying I can't come up here. It doesn't look like anyone's been up here for a while. It's quite looking a bit run down. Looking down on that enclosure, now you can see the animals down there. Oh yeah, while we're up here we'll look at that area down there that's closed off. Obviously we can't go down to any of that area there. I don't know what was there. And the ponies. Alright, I'll continue on. Okay, let's do this. Now I'm sorry if I sound a little bit quiet. I came in with quite high hopes to the zoo, expecting quite a sight and lots of things, but just been a little bit discouraging and not as good as I thought. But I've still got my hopes up. We've still got some animals to see. This is alright, I don't feel too bad walking across here. This is all nice. Nice area here. Geez, stairs. Okay, I bought myself some nice comfortable shoes. But alright, I'll see you at the top. Alright, so I got excited because I saw the orangutan Chiang Mai Zoo. Pretty exciting. But then I saw a sign saying temporary closed. So unfortunately, no orangutans in there. So one more item I won't be ticking off the list of things to see. So it's time for a coffee. So I've been here for an hour and a half now walking around. I've yet to see elephants or monkeys, or, you know, I just went past the orangutan enclosure. Unfortunately that's all closed. No reptiles of any sort, but we haven't finished yet. We're up in the top half of the zoo right at the back, so we've got to make our way right down towards the front of the zoo. So we're about halfway through. So fingers crossed. Stick it out to the end of the video here, and like I said, I'll give you an update on my opinion and what my thoughts are, and leave it to you guys in the comments. Alright, let's continue on after I have my cup of coffee. Alright, great news. So I've walked down a little bit and I've come across this enclosed bird aviary. Looks like we're going to go in and see some chickens, or red jungle fowl as they're called. I wasn't sure if it was open, but I don't know if it's open, hey? It's not open. Oh yes it is. Okay. Signs don't say it's not open, so we're going in. I don't know why that's there. This is open. Alright, I don't mind if I'm not allowed in here. Well, bird life's not going to kill me, is it? So I should be okay. So let's go have a look around and we'll see if we can find the rooster. Was it the jungle rooster, whatever it was? Oh look, I've seen it already. There it is. Here we go. There it is. The jungle rooster, red rooster, whatever. Okay. I'm seeing, actually there's quite a few roosters here. Not much of anything else, but hey, we'll give it a chance, give it a chance. You won't be able to see in there, but there's pigeons. Can you believe it? Looks like, surely not. I'm going to go and have a closer look. Okay. No, they're not quite pigeons, are they? They look similar. And look, there's some roosters in a cage. Alright, come on, we want something exotic. This is a zoo. Obviously there's more roosters in there. And they look like more roosters. Probably different breeds of them. Oh, we've got one. We've got an escapee here. Look. We've got one that's gotten out. We'll leave it alone because he's probably sitting on some eggs. Oh, look, they've been sneaking. I'm surrounded. Okay, they look harmless, so I'm just going to keep walking. I'll avoid eye contact. That's not what you want to do with animals. Oh, there's a... Look at that. Colours of that. Another pheasant. It's called a Reeves pheasant. Looks like a tiger feathered pheasant. There's a tongue twister about pheasants, isn't it? This thing doesn't want to move. He's just frozen there. These two, the other two, they're following me. Oh, look, got lots of birds in here. Check that out. Lots of pheasants, I'm guessing, and obviously roosters in the back there. Okay, so that was a different exit. So we've come out of there. There's actually in here, well, so the sign says, there's a red panda. So even though we didn't see panda bears, there is a red panda in there. But again, doesn't look like there is. Do you hear that thing? We need to go find out what that is. Oh, there's the red panda. Oh, look, there he is. There's the red panda. There we go. So let's move on down to where that noise is coming from. Oh, it's a hornbill. I hear it. Yeah, a plain pouched hornbill. And there he is. There he is in there. Okay. Come on, he's gonna be quiet now. That'd be right. Oh, there we go. I don't know where they're native of. Just trying to think. Check the instructions here. India, Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Malaysia. So okay, they are found in the wild out here. Here we go, he's making his noise again. So if I hear that out in the mountainside, I'll know that it's a hornbill. And that is obviously nothing in there. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this area. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking in places where I might accidentally walk into an enclosure and suddenly, uh-oh, found the lions. Alright, I'm feeling motivated. We're heading up here now where we're going to get penguins, sheep, seros, whatever that is. There's a bird park up here. There's a temple, and look, an Asian elephant. 1,000 meters. Alright, going up. Back in a sec. I see we've got skateboarding penguins. The Humboldt penguin. I think it's up there. Alright, can't wait to see skateboarding penguins. Penguins out fishing on a boat. Oh look, this looks good. Yes, I see penguins. Look at that. There we go. We have penguins. There he is. Sunning themselves to the fluorescent light. Hello. Someone wants to come and say hello? I'll tell you a quick story. I was in Cape Town, South Africa. Went down there. It was a really unusually hot, sunny day, and I had a couple of days to spare after being on a safari in Africa. So I went down to the beach, pulled out my beach towel, laid there in the sun, getting a bit of a tan, and I hear this funny noise next to me. I look up and there's a penguin. 3 or 4 penguins walking along the sand next to me on the beach. Funniest sight. So we've just come down the road from the penguins, and up here there's an enclosure that says fur seals, but unfortunately it also looks like it's closed. So we'll go around the front and have a quick look. But yep, what do you reckon? We go in? No, I don't think so. Moving on towards the elephants, eventually, I hope. Here's one of these signs again. We're coming up to, there's the elephant, 700 metres now. We're getting closer, but also seeing Australian animals, kangaroo there as well. What are our chances of seeing a kangaroo? I don't know, we'll see. There's going to be a black bear, the sheep again, yeah, and the temple's down here somewhere, so we'll keep going. One tip, I'll probably mention it when I talk about it at the end of the video, would be because of the number of enclosures that are closed, it's probably a good idea to hop on that bus, which I haven't done. I'm walking the whole thing at the moment, because they're going to stop where the animals are, and you're not going to waste time and energy walking around places that are pretty much not going to have anything there. The drivers of the little buses that run around, they're not going to take you where there's no animals, are they? So that may be a tip if you're going to visit the zoo. Just a little way down those steps I come across this enclosure, which has some looks like some mountain goats sitting up high. So I thought I'd grab the camera out and get a shot of them, because it's a long way down and you wouldn't be able to see from down there. What's that? Hear that noise? That's a lion. I know that noise, it's a lion. That's not an elephant. Alright, we'll get down the bottom, we'll be back in a sec. Somewhere down here are the Malaysian sun bears. Oh yes, there are one. There's one, I saw one. You get just excited just to see a damn animal when I'm at the zoo. Any animal. There he is. See him up on the top of the rock there. There's another one next door, like another enclosure. Maybe we'll see. And that's not letting us go up. Oh, black bears. Anyone see a black bear? Nope, don't see a black bear in there. And here's what I mean by the tour bus coming along. No translation, it's all in Thai, so you need to understand Thai if you wanted to jump on there. That's full. And there you go. Hello. We're all having a good time. So, good. Hey, you know, you come here with the kids, as long as the kids are having a good time, that's what matters. There's another one. So there must have been a tour bus show up, and lots of school kids by the looks of it. Lots of school kids. Hello. Hi. Having a good time. There you go, I found one of these. I'm sure I've seen these in Africa. I forget what they're called. I'll just come around with this. Oh, there's more of them, I didn't notice. There's another one. There they are. Another one, I've got to find out what they're called. Capybara, there we go. There we go. Alright. Doesn't look so pleasant, the water there, does it? Eh? Not the best environment for him. I wouldn't be drinking that. Anyway, there it is. We'll continue on. There's something you don't see much anymore of. You stand behind the red line, win a prize. Knock down the tins, win a prize. Latika. Hello. Look at this, panda bears. Oh, you throw darts, I think. Yes, you throw the darts there, hit the balloons, and win. Here you go. Shoot some little, whatever they are, to win a monkey toy. And very, very quiet, unfortunately. No customers here. So down here I found multi-animal behaviour. Looks like you've got to buy a ticket for that, and it's like an animal show, I'm guessing, but it's closed. And this probably used to be open. It's hard to tell which way to go now. Do I go down there? Let's have a quick peek down here anyway, because I like to see what's going on behind the scenes. And they put these here to stop people going through, but here, look. Obviously that's not been used for a long time. I used to have a show in there, but no more. Alright, we'll keep looking for these elephants. There doesn't seem to be much of anything down here. It's all closed. Okay, so I've come down and through here. Obviously this is all abandoned. Then I seen just over through the glass here, I see elephants. Look at this. Look at that. And look at the little fella. How did he get up on there? Here comes another elephant. I'm really interested in how he got up there. That's quite a feat. Eh? He's up as tall as his parents now. He feels good. And there's the enclosure. Not much to brag about, I'm afraid, but hey, it is what it is. And I'm showing you. This area here, just up from the elephant, is all deteriorated. Looks like it used to be a ship in there, but it's all deteriorated here. We've got this I don't know, monkey sort of thing that it's just nothing in there. Sort of goes into nowhere. So makes you wonder what it looked like in its heyday. Again, more areas to sit, but everything's just fallen apart around this area. I've run out of signs. I'm not sure where I'm headed to now. I'll just go up this way and see. Alright, another enclosure here, primates enclosure, and these are some rhesus monkeys, 2 of them. And over here I saw, look, Australian animals. Better go check that out, eh? What's in this first enclosure here? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at them. Hello. Otters. Oh, there you go. Cute. Let's get over to the Australian animals. These are not Australian, by the way. These are Asian small-clawed otters, and they're from China, Nepal, India, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Borneo, Sumatra, Java and the Philippines. But not Australia. Guess they couldn't swim across the ocean. Alright, let's go have a look at the Aussies. Australian animals, what do we got? What have we got? Not much there. move on down. Yeah, we got some emus there. I do see kangaroos further down. Well, let's check them out. There you go. There's the emu. Not so special to me. I'm quite familiar with kangaroos. But they are pretty unique looking. There we go. Just over at the kangaroos and I seen this fella. Look at that. Must be a llama, eh? He's big though, he's like a small horse. I've never seen one that big before. Is it an alpaca or a llama or something else? It looks so much like a kangaroo in the face, doesn't it? And then it's got a sheep sort of wool and then legs like a deer. Strange world. Come over here because I saw flamingos. There's our beautiful flamingos there. Pink flamingos. And this gate's open, so I guess I can go in here. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh, hello. Hello. Here comes the rain. That's what it is, it's the rain coming. Say goodbye to the flamingos. We're nearing the end, I think. So let me come back when the rain stops and we'll see what else there is. Okay, so we're back where we began at the entrance. Obviously these turnstiles here for the tickets don't work when it rains. I guess they didn't think of that. But here we are, about to exit, so stay with me for a second and I'll give you my thoughts and conclusions on the Chiang Mai Zoo here in Thailand. Thank you everybody for watching to the end, and as promised I'll give a bit of a review and a bit of a thoughts on what I saw at the zoo. So as you can see, there's a map of the zoo and everything that's there. That's the current map that they hand out to you as you go in. I know that videos on zoos can be a bit controversial. A lot of people are not for zoos, and I'm not especially one that condones zoos, although I do think they are great for kids. Young kids have a great time there. They definitely don't see the negative aspects. They just get a thrill over the animals, and where else can you see that than the zoo? It's just not the same as watching it on TV or anywhere else. Anyway, so what I wanted to mention in this particular instance is the lack of animals at the zoo was just quite overwhelming. Going through the map, we started down there in the left hand corner and went all the way up through where the African animals were. Well, there was no hippos there. There was like 2 giraffes, 3 or 4 zebras, and it was just very, very low on animal life. Also, a lot of the areas were closed. The feeding areas and places where you could get up close to the animals weren't there. Moving on, of course, up towards the pandas. Well, you got to admit that was a joke, wasn't it? I mean, I couldn't believe they've got cardboard cutouts there, and that's the panda display that's open to walk through. And what I'm saying now is, all right, all these things weren't there, okay, but the worst part about it really is that on the website for the zoo itself, there's no mention that any of these places are closed. They're advertising the zoo as a wonderful place. Everything's open, all the exhibits are there, and all these animals are there to see, and they're not. They're just not there. So I don't know if it's a funding issue or
well, obviously it is. They're not making much money. They've probably cut back on a lot of staff. A lot of the animals have probably been moved out to other zoos because they just can't handle them there anymore. A lot of enclosures, particularly there where you saw the Shetland ponies, down in an area where you would put animals that can't come in contact with people. Maybe you put, lions and tigers down in that area. It's just filling in a gap. That's all that was. Going up past the pandas, which we went up through past the aquarium. Now the aquarium was much more expensive than visiting the zoo itself. The price was probably an extra 200 baht. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember seeing the price there, and I've looked online. I've seen variations, but yeah, I'd heard that the aquarium wasn't the best maintained aquarium, so I thought, well, I'll do that another day if I'm inspired enough. But to tell you the truth, I'm really not too keen on going back at all. Up in the top of the park we had the kids zone. Alright, so that water park area, well, it was completely shut down. I mean, it was fully open. I could just walk in there without a problem at all. There was no staff around. It was just derelict and abandoned. Yet on the map, there it is, and on the website, there it is, bring the kids to the water park. Yeah, anyway. The koala area was just, as you saw, one single koala, nowhere near the what they call the Australia area enclosure. In fact, completely at the opposite end of the park, and with just one koala asleep there in a tree, wasn't very encouraging. Further along we had the spotted deer and the hog deer, and that was that abandoned area I showed you, where you could still get there and walk along the walkways, which looked like there's been no maintenance whatsoever, and nobody just goes up there at all. There's no signage saying it's closed. There's no signage saying there's anything there. Yet on the map, yeah, they've got hog deer, spotted deer, and I did see a buffalo down the back there, and yeah, it was quite a miserable sight, really. Walking all the way back around there, we came across the orangutan enclosure, which I was looking forward to. Again, no orangutans. That area is also closed. Coming down further from that, we had some lemur. I think there was a lemur, some monkeys, which, yeah, there was one or two, but nothing special. There's like a reptile here, crocodile and so forth, but there was nothing there. I didn't see that at all. There was an Indian rhinoceros that's on the map here. Doesn't exist. It's not there at the zoo. Obviously the penguins were there, so that was okay. But of course the seal enclosure was long closed. The bird park, well, that was nothing very interesting, very spectacular there as well. Saw, there was 3 lions, the white lions we saw, but there were no tigers. The tiger area where that was all closed. I didn't actually show that on the video, but the tiger area, yeah, that was closed and there was no tigers. The elephant, well, all 2 and the baby elephant, that was it in their little enclosure. It looks like they've been there for a very, very long time. Not the most pleasant living environment, as you saw. But hey, I'm showing it as it is. We went through the Australian part, and sure, we saw kangaroos and emus. Yeah, very, very basic, very basic. Other than that, the walking around, it was a lot of walking. I would say about 60%, maybe 70% of the food vendors throughout the whole zoo were closed, completely closed. The little area we went through where you could play with the stuffed toys, and I mean, you could win stuffed toys and things like that. I mean, I'm sure that woman, she put on a nice Swati cup and friendly face and a smile, but she would probably not get more than 3 or 4 people come into that area at all, because it's just there's just no business. There's nobody there. The only business that park seems to be doing is from the school kids that are coming in there on tours from the schools. That, I think, is the only thing that's really keeping that, well, not even keeping the zoo afloat, is it really? So, amenities, toilets, yes, toilets were around, the basically maintained, but not really, not a great deal. As for the price, obviously with a lot of things in Thailand, there's a tourist price and there's a local price. It's more than double for foreigners to go in there, for a tourist to go in there. So there we go, there's the zoo. I'd like to hear from your comments down below what you think and what your opinion is. And I personally would not recommend visiting the Chiang Mai Zoo. They need to downgrade a lot. They need to send a lot more, I don't know, just send some animals to other zoos around, or just maintain it better. And like I said, even the website is not even maintained. From what I could, after looking deep into the website, the official website, it doesn't seem to have been updated. 12 years is since that website's been updated. So you're looking at photographs and images on that website that was everything when it was pretty much all at its peak and at its prime. Even the Tourism Authority of Thailand have a link to the zoo, obviously as they would, and that link doesn't even work. So the Tourism Authority of Thailand, get your act together there, you know. At least have the link to the zoo's official website, have it work. If you've got very young kids, you know, very, very young kids, maybe hop on that little bus that goes around so you don't walk and you're not wasting your time visiting and going past enclosures that there's nothing there. As I said in the video, the bus will only take you where the animals are, and you could do that whole zoo and go through there and have your lunch and be in and out in an hour and a half. I walked around in there for 3 hours and I covered the whole place just to show what it's like. And well, now I've shared that and you've seen it. So anyway, thanks everybody. Please put your comments and thoughts down below. Don't forget you can join the channel now. It doesn't cost much. It's about the cost of a cappuccino a month. And it's a great way to help support me keep these videos coming out. Otherwise, you can subscribe for free, and also down in the description there's links to other ways to support the channel. I'll also throw in a Google Maps link to the location of the zoo if you really want to go there. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Alright, bye for now.